am I gaining today? Because I have to think as a human, my lungs have a certain capacity. So I'm thinking how much elevation. I'm buying a tent and I'm thinking how many people can fit into this tent at a certain elevation. I'm thinking in math always, in every sense of the word. When we're climbing mountains, for example, if I'm climbing anything above 8,000 meters, I need bottled oxygen. There are very few people in the world who have done it without oxygen, and it's a very risky business. Most people like us, we go with oxygen from a certain elevation. So if I know I'm climbing anything above 8,000 meters, I know bottled oxygen. If I'm climbing anything below 7,000 meters particularly, then you don't need bottled oxygen except for maybe emergency. So if I'm going to climb a mountain and I don't even know how high it is, some people think in meters, some people think in feet. Like I said, above 26,300 feet, that's where jet planes fly. That's really, really high, right? And I'm going to be there. So I'm going to need, and when I'm in that elevation, I need to even count how many steps I am taking away from my tent, even if I'm going to kind of relieve myself, because I need to know that I'm going to be safe, even if I'm like away from oxygen. So even in the smallest minor way, there's a lot of math that goes into it. Of course, sea level is the base, and Kathmandu is 1,300 meters above sea level, roughly speaking, 13 to maybe 14, 1,500. And when we started training, I was at 3,800 meters in the Langtang Valley in a place called Kanjengomba. And for somebody who had never ran in Kathmandu, suddenly at 3,800 meters, I had to run every morning for the training. And I used to get short breath. I used to barely be able to finish my run in the morning, and I knew that I'm not performing well here, because my lungs were suffering because there was so little oxygen. And slowly over time, we started learning about the clouds. We started learning about what happens to our lungs when there is little oxygen. We started learning that you need to drink at least 3 to 5 liters of water every single day when you're in the mountain, because when the air is thin, you perspirate more, there is more evaporation, and you need more water in your system so that you can acclimatize. So I learned all of these things, and then went all the way to learning how to tie your crampons. Many people think that crampons means those boots with those spikes, but actually they're two separate things. So you have to carry and pull sometimes more than your weight, because this mountain may be smaller in height, but the camps, it's more technical, it's more difficult, there is lesser support. So you need to do more work yourself. So you need more ration and you need more food, everything, tents and everything. So you need to carry more weight.